Manchester United scout Feyenoord duo Orkun Kökçü and Santiago Gimenez. Manchester United played Feyenoord midfielder Orkun Kökçü and striker Santiago Gimenez against Ajax in the Dutch Cup semi-final, the Mirror reported. The Red Devils are expected to spend big in the next transfer window. A new forward and a creative midfielder could be among the top priorities for manager Erik ten Hag. Tottenham Hotspur's Harry Kane has been associated with his frequent move to Old Trafford in recent months, but the club seems to be following some other forwards as well. As per the Mirror, United had scouts in Rotterdam for the feisty encounter between Feyenoord and Ajax. They were monitoring Gimenez as well as midfielder Kökçü, who had been instrumental in Feyenoord's tremendous run in the Eredivisie. Gimenez signed for the Eredivisie outfit from Cruz Azul last summer, and he has been a fine acquisition. The 21-year-old started off in a slow fashion but has picked up his form since the World Cup. The Mexican has registered 17 goals and 3 assists from 36 appearances. Meanwhile, Kökçü has been building his reputation over the past few years. Ten Hag should know about his qualities, having watched him in action when he was Ajax's manager. Now 22, the Turkey international is the club captain. He has impressed from the number 8 role this term, registering 12 goals and 3 assists from 37 appearances. Christian Eriksen has been fantastic since his free transfer from Brentford, but Kökçü could be seen as a competitor and a long-term successor to the Danish midfielder. Manchester United get Harry Kane transfer boost with Bayern Munich reluctant to enter bidding war. Manchester United got a huge boost in signing Tottenham Hotspur striker Harry Kane, and Bayern Munich doesn't want to get into a transfer war, the Mirror reports. The Red Devils are expected to take on a major forward in the next transfer window, and coach Erik ten Hag has identified Kane as their primary transfer target. It is now reported that United have a clear path to sign the 29-year-old as Bayern are reluctant to make a huge outlay on the England international this summer. Kane will enter the final year of his Spurs contract in July, and it is alleged that North Londoners could claim over £100 million if he decides to move on. Ten Hag has identified Kane as his priority striker target and believes he can transform United into genuine contenders for the Premier League title. Hence, the Red Devils look in pole position to land Kane's services, but ultimately a transfer would depend on whether the England captain is ready to leave Spurs. Manchester United to target Moises Caicedo and Alexis Mac Allister in double transfer swoop. Manchester United looked weak in midfield while Casemiro and Christian Eriksen were suspended or absent due to injury. According to The Telegraph, Manchester United have added Brighton and Hove Albion duo Moises Caicedo and Alexis Mac Allister to their transfer list to address the situation. Caicedo received numerous offers from Arsenal in the January transfer window, but Brighton did not let the Ecuadorian leave. Since then, he has extended his contract with the Seagulls until 2027. Mac Allister also penned a new deal this season but is expected to be the figure of interest in the summer after his heroics with Argentina at the Qatar World Cup. Caicedo has become one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season. If Caicedo does come to Old Trafford, he would merely be back up to Casemiro. The 21-year-old wants to be more than just a reserve player, especially with Arsenal and Chelsea also interested in his services. Mac Allister is a fine central midfielder who can operate as a number 8 or number 10. In 25 league games this campaign, he has bagged 8 goals and registered 1 assist. Bruno Fernandes delivers midfield masterclass versus Everton. Manchester United midfielder Bruno Fernandes displayed a mastery of midfield in the club's 2-0 Premier League win over Everton at Old Trafford. The Red Devils secured a second straight league win on Saturday, and it was a deserved result with their level of dominance over the entire 90 minutes. There were a number of standout performers, but in our opinion, Bruno Fernandes was undoubtedly the best after producing another stellar midfield display. Over 90 minutes, Fernandes had a stunning 119 touches while completing 88 out of 102 passes. Meanwhile, he produced 8 successful long balls while creating 2 big chances for his teammates. Fernandes has played predominantly in the 10 position since his arrival at United, but has recently shown an outstanding performance in his role as holding the midfielder. However, the 28-year-old should return to his preferred offensive role in the upcoming matches, given that Casemiro can play again after his suspension. Everyone has to make an impact, David De Gea reacts after Harry Maguire replaces Raphael Varane against Everton. David De Gea believes that everyone in the Manchester United squad can contribute amid the congested schedule. The 32-year-old is enjoying a superb season under Erik ten Hag, even though many people believed he would be forced out of the club after the Dutchman's arrival. Apart from Lisandro Martinez, the other three defenders who started against Brentford in the middle of the week also changed. After United defeated Everton 2-0 at Old Trafford, De Gea lauded his teammates for being ready whenever called upon. He told MUTV, "No matter who's playing next, everyone is ready to play." De Gea has kept 13 clean sheets this season. He is leading the race for the Premier League Golden Glove alongside Newcastle United's Nick Pope, who has kept the same number. Manchester United target will not extend contract with club this summer. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Spaniard has decided against extending his stay with the Bees after rejecting numerous contract proposals. Raya wants to secure a move to a top club, with United and Tottenham Hotspur among the teams interested in pursuing a deal, as per the Daily Mail. His contract will expire in the summer of 2024, though he may push for a move at the end of the season. If so, Thomas Frank has outlined a minimum price tag of £40 million. Given the ongoing negotiations between the club and current number 1 David De Gea, I'd say it's unlikely that United will rekindle interest in the 27-year-old, as he is expected to reach an extended agreement on reduced wages. Erik ten Hag is seemingly sold on the prospect of De Gea between the sticks at Old Trafford for the foreseeable future, and they won't fork out such a high amount for a backup or rotation keeper. Marcus Rashford reaches landmark 350 Manchester United appearances in win over Everton. The 25-year-old was selected in the starting lineup for United's early kickoff against relegation contenders Everton. He was unable to add to his tally of 28 goals throughout the match, but assisted Anthony Martial for the second goal of the game, rounding off a dominant performance from the Red Devils. Rashford's club debut came back in February 2016 in a Europa League clash against FC Midtjylland. He replaced Martial after the Frenchman had picked up a knock in the warm-up and went on to score 2 goals in front of the Old Trafford faithful, a scenario which has since become the norm in M16. The academy graduate has always been a fan favorite at the Theatre of Dreams for his love and dedication to the club he has been at his whole life.